Alright guys, we are going to be reacting to she instantly regrets divorcing her husband and can't stop crying. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Jump in.
Extremely sad. I'm heartbroken. We have a court date. I'm so sad. I chose me finally.
I feel crushed.
Welcome back, family.
Let's go.
Today we are going to review this single baby mama modern woman who was saved from these streets by her loving husband. But then she decides to divorce her husband when things get a little rocky. Let's first watch her crying while talking about how she filed for divorce.
I filed for divorce today. It feels wild to say that out loud. I'm getting gas, so it's just a quick chat. The hardest thing I have done is hit that submit button. Because even though I could go anywhere in this world, the only place I wanted to go was home. And I don't mean like the building. I don't mean like the place you sleep at night. The only thing I wanted was to have my person back. Home was my person. I am so proud of myself because I am now saying this person is no longer my home. And that's a really hard thing to come to terms with and say out loud. It's been 24 hours of no contact. I have gotten on medication for my depression. I have went and seen a doctor, and I have filed for divorce. I'm so proud of myself. We have a court date. I'm so sad, but I'm so incredibly proud of myself.
You see how she's infantilizing herself? Because she's making the decision of divorce. Clearly, it is a bad decision, but she's portraying herself here as a victim. And she had to go to her eye doctor. She had to go to a lot of these places to just perceive to the audience that she has problems. She has problems because of this happening. You know, she's getting some secondary effects. And therefore, you know, I'm the victim of this.
I guess that's the update. I know that there's going to be better days ahead for me because I have had to live with this for like 6 months and I've had to sit in the pain and just resonate with it. Obviously, he's been numbing the pain, so I think that it's going to hit him much later. But my home is now me. I chose me finally. I did it. I broke the cycle. Well, I'm breaking the cycle. It's a process, but I did it.
I don't really know.
It's just crazy, man. She's basically just trying to put herself in the victim here. Oh man, look at the tattoo,
who this
bro.
woman is trying to convince. Is she actually trying to convince herself that she is making a good decision?
You see right here, she's showing her tattoos. See? All this, guys, all this, if you go back, right? You see the way she's crossing her arm? So she has her right hand just over her left hand. That way you can see this side of the tattoo.
Trying to convince. Is she actually trying to convince herself that she is...
Really? Do you do videos like this? You do videos like this? You don't, guys. And that way you can see the other side of the tattoo.
Making a good decision. Or maybe she is trying to convince...
without makeup, she looks disgusting.
Her fake TikTok audience that she is actually a strong woman by making one of the dumbest decisions of her life in 4K. I mean,
that's crazy.
Of realizing that she might never speak to her ex-husband, whom she is literally divorcing by her own free will.
Here's the thing is I do finally have some good news. I just got the email that he got the boat out of my name, the truck is out of my name, and he signed off on the bank account. I think I am a little sad because it was such a swift and easy process that he completed in one day, but he's been telling me for months that he wasn't capable of completing. So that...
No, that means that he was having more time to just put all his ducks in the row, and that way he can just move forward with the defense.
Financial burden is finally done. With that being said, it caused a lot of trauma and triggers in me because I could then see that it was such an easy process and he just prolonged it in order to still have control over me. I don't think that I should have had to post online the things that he was doing to me in order for him to finally go do that paperwork and just do it because it was morally the right thing and ethically the right thing. But unfortunately, that is what ended up having to happen. And because I posted online, he had let me know that he... Anyways, he let me know...
This is, hey. Yo.
Emotional damage.
Why you guys are you're wifing these 304s that have damage control. I mean, you can tell that she has, her body count might be up. I'm just assuming here, guys, but it might be high. And I'm not talking about men only. You might have a couple women in that roster. I'm telling you guys, men have to do better. Why would you wife somebody like this and having a kid as well? Like, we cannot keep doing this.
That I ruined his life and he never wants to speak to me again and he's going to block me, and that the only time he wants to hear from me is if it's through email or through an attorney. It makes me sad because when we were first going through this, I was like, let's just split.
Interesting that she mentioned this. Through an attorney.
Is if it's through email or through an attorney.
Very good. Remember back in, I think it was with one of the interviews that I did with Ulysses. Great guy, by the way. I did an entire 2 hours interview, or hour and a half. And notice how his ex-wife managed to just go through the game of the divorce. She was already set it up. She was already ready. She probably had this ready for years. Now, notice what she said. She got upset because now the form of communication needs to be through the guy's lawyer and email. And she got upset. You know why she got upset? Because usually what a lot of these lawyers do is give instruction to female to get a lot of emotional involvement with the man, right? The more the man, the husband, get out of control, that's more ammunition, right? More ammunition. And sometimes what they will do is, can we meet? This is what these divorces try to do. Can we meet? Can we meet? And then what happened when they meet each other? They have an argument. She triggered an argument, and she just recorded our argument, or she had that argument in her favor. And now the guy, because he has no leverage, he get overly emotional, and they use that against the husband. That's why she got like this, guys.
It makes me sad because when we were first going through this, I was like, let's just split. Let's just be amicable. You go your way. You let me be. I go my way. And that's not something that he was capable of doing. And I also wasn't capable of doing. I wanted to stay in contact. I still wanted to have him in my life in some way.
Hey, there we go. It's all about control, guys. She wanted to control all this. Destroys the guy's emotional state.
Which meant dealing with a lot of mental abuse. I do feel guilty that I had to go public in order to make the abuse stop. But also, a lot of women came forward when I went public, and so I found out more from that. So the only thing we have left to settle is filing the divorce and then the $5,000 debt that we have that's mutual. So I guess that's all good news. It's just my soul doesn't feel good at all. I don't really know if these posts are ever going to help anybody else. But...
Meaning, feel sorry for me. Feel sorry for me, and you guys can chip in a couple bucks. I'm gonna really appreciate it. That's what she's saying.
Hopefully someone can see this and they can relate to it and they can recognize the pattern and they can heal much quicker than I am. But as of today, my doctor was able to rush me some medicine, so I started my antidepressant today.
What did I tell you?
Emotional damage.
She's not okay up there, and she probably triggered a lot of these fights. When you live or you want to have a romantic relationship with a woman that has a lot of emotional damage, guys, what happened is it triggers a lot of responses and a lot of impulses from her side. Why? Because a lot of the trauma that she has gone through, she will never, I would say almost never, heal from those traumas. So what happened is you as a man are taking that baggage out of the streets. And what happened is now you're involved in this. Now, a lot of people don't recognize this. You see how she's just being kind of nice. I'm being very, I'm a little victim here. That's her manipulation tactic. That's how she just convey this kind of, I'm a victim kind of person. But the thing is, at the end, her husband was smarter. Contacted with my lawyer, only email. That's how you win this, guys.
And I meet with my therapist next week to start therapy again. So overall, it's good news. sad day. I feel crushed. But I do know that even if he does hate me, I didn't deserve to be treated like that. So.
Which abuse is she talking about?
Yeah, what's
She
abuse?
is the one who wants to stay in contact with him. Her ex-husband just wants
it's one of these double truths, right?
to move on with his life, but she wants to stay in his life.
Yep.
I will play another clip of her crying again and literally make this whole thing about her and how everything is unfair to her. Let's watch.
So for everybody who didn't know, I am getting divorced. I also didn't know, but I did find out from a Hey Girly text message this morning. I don't have the stamina or the capacity to answer people's questions about the situation because obviously I am devastated. That was the absolute love of my life. Like, I genuinely just thought that I had found my person. My eyes are literally disgustingly raw. Anyways, so for people who are wanting the tea and wanting all of that, you don't have to search for it. It's here. I don't know. My goal now is to heal, whatever that looks like. I'm extremely sad. I'm heartbroken. I wish him nothing but the best. I hope he finds someone that makes him happy. So yeah, you don't have to search for the tea. It's here. I'll just tell you myself so people don't have to gossip about it. So yeah, I guess if you want to navigate life after divorce, that's what's gonna happen here on this page now. You can clearly see by TikTok that things change in a matter of minutes, in a matter of days. So just lots of prayers for us, please.
Oh my word. Do not.
You cannot make this stuff up, man. I mean, it's just a level of delusion here, guys. It's just, you can't make this stuff up, man.
I feel sorry for this woman. She is far from being the victim in this whole situation.
She's not a victim, man. She's not a victim. This is her realizing that she effed up. Not only that, she realizing that her soon-to-be ex-husband already moved up. He already moved up. But she doesn't like that. The reason she's crying because her husband is doing much better, guys. That's what it is. She wanted to blame the husband. But the husband's not the problem. She's realizing now that she's the problem. She's probably going through this therapist, and the therapist probably telling her, listen, you have too much trauma. I don't even think I can just fix it. I can give you this prescription, and hopefully we can start from there. But then when she look at her husband, probably her husband's just traveling around, probably have a couple girls already lined up, and she's feeling like this, like, man, I think I messed up. I think I'm the problem. But the problem is that a lot of this stuff, guys, a lot of this trauma, it can be fixed with something very simple, guys. Accountability. That's it. Accountability. You can move forward in life if you are accountable for your circumstances. Something that clearly females lack.
Which means that her ex-husband took care of her and her daughter. And in this next clip, she will admit that she already had a lot of trauma with her baby daddy before getting married to her husband. Check it out.
I want to start this off by saying, obviously I'm not crying, but this is to the girls at my daughter's school who decided to bully her and pick on her and make fun of her for the situation that is happening to me right now. Knock it off, or I'm gonna fuck your dad when I'm single, okay? Not really, but imagine someone being at their worst.
Whoa, yo, you guys heard this?
Fuck your dad when I'm single, okay? Not really, but imagine someone being at their worst and you just want to make fun of them. Who raised you? Who raised you? Do better.
Oh, she's loving the fact that she's getting all this attention.
Second, I did not accomplish my goal today. I still have not eaten. There's still time, maybe. Third, everyone keeps saying it gets better. I have a baby daddy that I don't have communication with, and I also have an ex-husband. So when I tell you that I've been through heartbreak, I have been through heartbreak. This was my healing, my soft girl era, my lover era. This was like my time to shine. That's why everyone is so surprised, and I'm also so surprised. So I do know that it gets better. I don't necessarily think that crying on the internet makes it better, but I don't care, because however I heal, it holds me accountable. Like today, someone was like, did you eat? And I still haven't. So it holds me accountable. And now I'm at counseling, and I was going to cancel, but I didn't because accountability. I am seeing all of the messages that you guys are sending me.
Yeah, but because accountability, and they're like, you see, accountability, like she doesn't mean accountability, guys. Accountability, what happens when you are accountable or you accept accountability? What's happened next is the most important part of the process of accountability, which means that after you're accountable for those mistakes that you have done in the last, I don't know, many years, there's a process called humility. During that process of humility, that's where the change happened, right? That's where the change happened. That's where things start to click. That's when you start looking around yourself and that you're looking for that change. But that change always happens when nobody's looking. It's just like metaphors like, I don't know how to explain this, but it's a weird change of dynamic in your environment that is very hard to express. For example, all of a sudden you're looking to drink more water, to read, to change your room, do something about these things. And with that being said, you're supposed to grow after that. Clearly, this is not the case, y'all. Clearly, this is not the case.
But I run a daycare during the day, and those kids
She's
are my
still saying accountability, but she doesn't really mean it. That's what I'm trying to say.
only priority. And honestly, I'm just proud of myself for still going to work because I don't know. That to me is an accomplishment, that I'm still showing up for all of these kids. So I don't have my phone on me, checking any messages or reading anything. I'm just being active with them. I will read all of the messages. I will reach out. I appreciate everyone's support. I'm not having a mental breakdown right now, but it's definitely coming during therapy and probably after. So I hope everyone has a much better night than I'm about to have.
When you analyze very closely the way these broken modern women talk about their trauma, you can almost swear that they are really addicted to them.
They love it. And she doesn't give a damn that her daughter is getting bullied.
This clip will clearly demonstrate that by showing how this woman can't even go to sleep without taking these medications.
I just got up to take my sleep medicine because I can't sleep at night. And I grabbed my water, okay? I went back to my room. My sleep medicine was on my cabinet in my room, which means that I just took my brand new antidepressant. I took 3 of them, 3 plus the half one that I took earlier.
That's crazy.
Do I not take the sleep medicine now?
Oh yeah, bro. This is dumb, man. I don't know how to say this, but this is real. This is the modern women. This is the modern women right here. Using pills instead of just confronting their problems. It's just more of that confronting. I'll say not confronting the problems, but using pills to just fix or just have the illusion of fixing something. The illusion of fixing something or illusion of just she's taking the pills. So basically her trauma and a lot of the stuff is the trauma's fault for the reason that I'm in this position. It's the trauma's fault or everybody's fault to be in this position. Therefore, see, this is the situation that I am, where I need to take pills, and it's everybody's fault that I'm in this situation. Sad, man, but that's what it is. Let me know what you guys think, guys, in the comment section below. I'll see you in the next one.